She's a conniving bitch. She just wants control. She just wants power over your money. It's actually not true, you know. People need to understand. Besides the fact that my life is just an ongoing Twilight Zone episode. A judge did not appoint my Aunt Marion power of attorney over my mom. Marion appointed Marion power of attorney over my mom. My mom went along with it because Marion was helping my mother become financially secure by getting back into the house that my mother's crazy husband, who she was separated from, he was partly the reason, you know, that drove her to try to hurt me when I was 23, but whatever. She'd been separated. Marion helped my mom with important legal matters. Okay? And my mom signed whatever was put in front of her. Because my mom will parrot back to me now. Well, Marion had to get adorable power of attorney over me, Laura, because she was signing things for me. Yes, I understand that, Mom. But the way she behaves gives me no faith, no confidence that she does not think of all of this as hers. Just the fact that she reacted so strongly. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. Because I was helping my mother do something that Marion should have taken care of, figure out why my mother never got her 2011 tax refund and why there were 2 federal income tax forms filed under her one social. Marion never bothered to do anything about that month after month after month, and I was going to help my mom. It had nothing to do with me wanting power over her money. I don't want power over my mother's money. I want what any rational human being who was intelligent and aware, as I happen to have always been my entire life, even when I was a little kid, okay, would want. And that is for there to be checks and balances placed upon my aunt, for my inheritance, my rightful inheritance, to be protected from, I'm sorry to say, my mother's ignorance, because she doesn't see the danger in her. Well, I trust her, Laura, but I have no reason to trust her worth a shit. She's not really doing anything to you, besides not, you know, if you say boo to her, she gets upset. But you accept that. Compliance, just like the movie. Just, you know, just do whatever she says and we're fine. I don't want control over my mother's money. Unfortunately I don't, because of my situation where I have been, quote unquote, determined to be mentally ill, you know. I don't think a judge will even grant me guardianship. But I can at least open the can of worms. I can expose, you know, simply by going and filling out a guardianship thing, you know. I can get a lawyer and I can force Marion to not be like, if my mother asks her anything, you know. My mother fears the woman who has power of attorney over her. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone, trapped in a Twilight Zone episode, but thankfully, my mother's friend, who's her age, is rational and reasonable, and had to take me to take the 2 dogs to the vet. So I'm going to get nails done, and my mom's dog to take care of her skin problems, okay? I told her everything. She actually happened to bump into me the other day at the store when I missed the bus, whatever, but I told her everything. And she said things to me that are rational things that in my family, I mean, no one's going to think that. No, that's Queen Marion, you know. She said, well, does your mother know how much money she has? No. She has no idea. Marion could be dipping into her 401k. Marion can act on her behalf and do whatever she wants. Everyone just accepts that Marion doesn't have to explain herself. A judge did not deem my aunt power of attorney over my schizophrenic mother, okay? Marion deemed herself that. Marion. And my mother loves me. And my mother cannot grasp the fact that her sister having all this power over her over my mom is simply not good. My mom's friend saw it immediately. She's like, no, you don't give control of your money to your sibling. No, you don't. And she said, how do we know Marion's not mentally ill? Because she didn't understand either why Marion went month after month not even taking care of something as important as my mom not getting her federal tax refund. Okay. But think about it. Marion went into a rage, yelling at my mom about me. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. Marion's plan is to keep my mother complacent. That's what I should have tagged one of these videos. Complacency. Marion, why would she react so strongly to it's not her money? That makes me really, really suspicious. I don't think she has anything to do with the stupid IRS thing, but this was the tax fraud or whatever. My mother's a possible victim of tax fraud. But this was a test. Marion definitely failed it. But so did my mom. Because I learned the truth. She will not stick up to Marion in any way, shape, or form. She's afraid of her, admittedly so. She tried to stick up to her in the smallest way, and Marion's claws came out. But think about what Marion said about me. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. Why would she react so strongly if in the back of her mind she's not planning to fuck me over? Like my mom's friend said to me, your mother's not getting any younger. Your mother's mentally ill. She's on a lot of medication. You got to do this now, Laura. She agrees with me 100%. Thank God. I hugged her. I said, you know, in my family, I feel like when I'm in the 20s, no one, it's just accepted. You don't question Marion, period. And that's not right. She has absolute power over my mom. And my mom used to call me in LA, and she'd be like, well, you know, Laura, Marion's going to let me pay my own bills now. And she's giving me control. I don't care, Mom. Every nice thing she does to you, for you, is just to keep the wool over your eyes so I can never get through to you that she doesn't have to do a damn thing to you. It's her power over you is gonna fuck me over. It already has. Not because of money, but because she hid your whereabouts from me in 2010 when she was my enemy. She did not... Ooh, that's where I dug into myself on that video the other day. Bled, I guess. Anyway, you get it? I'm not doing anything wrong here. Marion will make it out that I am. That's all part of her trickery, her plan, you know? I'm just out to take advantage of my mentally ill mother, and that's all, and blah, blah, blah. But I don't want control of my mother's money, okay? I don't even care if Marion continues to have control of my mother's money. I want my mother to know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They won this case. It might just find out something else from my mom. The lawyer doesn't think that money should go to a sibling either. So when my mom got her $10,000, he was going to have a third party take care of it. My mom didn't want that. So she was able to get a note from her psychologist that she can handle her own money. I said, Mom, I woke her up this morning a little early, then she gets up. I said, Mom, because it was on my mind. I said, look, you told me you can handle your own money. Why do you still need Marion? But it all goes back to fear. Okay? Nobody questions Marion in my family. Nobody. Marion lays down the law and they just accept it. Of course, they have with cancer and all that. You know, they have their own problems now. They're not going to be worried about my mom. You know? I'm just brushed aside. I don't matter. And I'm a fool for not trusting Marion. No, you are a fool for doing it, baby. People in my family act like I ruined the special bus rather than that I'm a college honors graduate who, you know, I think I graduated with honors from high school, too. Shouldn't pick at this, huh? This is not fair. Thank God for my mom's friend. Seriously. Because I can talk to my own friends, but my mom's friend knows my mom, and she's seen different things with my mom, and she's like, yeah, you have every right to fight this, Laura. It happens all the time. This is the future. This is my mom's getting older. She's approaching 70. She already suffers memory loss. She's already on a lot of psych meds. She forgets all these things that I remember that Marion did not only to me, but to her. She forgets. When I remind her, she doesn't want to be reminded because Marion's being nice to her now. Think about it. She's stigmatized by her illness in our family, right? All she wants is to fit in. All she has to do is accept that Marion has this power over her and not rock the boat. But who gets screwed over in the end? Me. If you love me, Mom, you at least won't perjure yourself. You'll at least tell the truth when they ask you questions. Like, were you made aware exactly what this power of attorney means? No. Were you made aware? Do you even know what the healthcare proxy is that Marion has over you that allowed her to be queen of the universe? And I'm not allowed to know anything about you. Only she is. No. She knows nothing about any of this, and that's how Marion wants. Marion wants to keep her in the dark. Marion wants her to question nothing. The moment I witnessed it, the moment she questions anything or asserts herself in the slightest way, Marion's claws come out. That's not right. That's not right. Marion threatens her. What kind of threat is the worst? My mom doesn't want me to be kicked out of here. The first thing Marion says is, I'm going to come in and call housing. I'm going to have her thrown out. This is not right. I understand a judge won't grant me guardianship. Marion's going to drag my ass through the mud, drag my character through the mud, but I have all kinds of things on her, too. She's not some pristine person. She was married to a scumbag. She was a Medico kid for 8 years. And she's been mean to my mother in the past. All I want my mom to do is tell the truth. I said, Mom, you're going to break my heart for the millionth time if you just don't tell the truth when the lawyer asks you these questions. The lawyers are going to, when I get a lawyer, the lawyer's going to talk to you. Unfortunately, my mom's like, well, I can't even get a free lawyer. I met with a free lawyer when I was staying in the shelter. And he basically told me, he's like, I said, can I? Because I had no money. That's why Marion knows she has me where she wants me. So at the time she did. No free lawyer will touch it, Laura, because it involves too much paper. They do that if they're going to get something in the end. It just involves too much time. You have to pay. Well, now I can. I'm not going to deplete my savings to do this, but I'm going to court tomorrow if I can sleep tonight. I'm going to, with brand new eyes and ears, because the first time I went to the court was in 2009 when I first found out about this thing after studying it on the internet or whatever. No, I don't even think I studied it. I took it to the court and then I studied it. And I was shocked. But I'm going to take a copy to the court tomorrow. I have to take 2 buses to get there, and I'm going to ask them. I'll explain everything. I'll explain that I'm diagnosed. I won't get, but my aunt is not behaving in the right manner. If my mother's not allowed to know anything about her finances, or if she wanted to handle this thing herself, and Marion flew into a rage on the pretense of about me. Get a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. Marion behaves exactly like somebody who expects that this is theirs. She even said in 2009, you wouldn't even to me. You wouldn't even have an inheritance if it wasn't for me. Oh, yeah, Marion. So what? You're right. You're 100% right. You helped my mother get all this. You helped her fight the evil conservator and to gain control of that house and then sell the big house and get the little house and whatnot. But it doesn't make it yours. Only if I'm in a Twilight Zone episode do people believe it makes it yours. It doesn't. Marion will tell my mom that she's not taking a fee for being the power of attorney. My mom accepts everything Marion says at face value. Maybe she's not. That's all part of keeping my mom compliant, okay? Complacent, compliant, complacent, whatever. Maybe she's not, because what her reward's gonna be is to screw me over and I get nothing. And then my mom's like, well, can't we just make a will behind Marion's back? I'm tired of this behind Marion's back shit, I might be accused, since my mom never got rid of that door, I might be accused of tricking my mom into the will. No, Mom, I'm getting a lawyer. I'm going to find out exactly what to do. This is going to go out in the open, finally. We're not doing behind Marion's back. Just the fact that can we do it behind Marion's back, Laura? I don't want to, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being shit in this family, being viewed as shit. It just is mind-blowing to me that strangers on the internet can call me beautiful and brilliant, and in my family I'm treated like I wrote the special bus in school. No, Mom, sorry. I love you. You know, you have to be prepared, because Marion is going to get at you with everything she has. She's going to want you to lie, believe me. I just want you to tell the truth. Marion's going to want you to lie. It's not right. My mom is perfectly capable of, even if you want to protect her from, because she's a good-hearted person, she takes her friends take advantage of her, and even I did, but I was under duress, and it's my mother, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as a lot of people who love me are concerned. It's my fucking mother, okay? And I didn't put the fucking money she gave me up my nose. I lived for it. I was dying a little more each day with that abuser. But anyway, my mother is capable of understanding what's going on with her money, whatever. My mother can't be saying to me that she wants to get rid of this power of attorney, put this house in a living trust, and for me to protect me totally, and then be afraid to stick up to Marion and say what she wants to do. It's not right. It's not right. I'm the child. I understand. I don't want power over my mother's money. Seriously, I do not. I want Marion to be held accountable. The way things are going now, Marion's not held accountable. We don't know what she's doing. My mother doesn't even remember signing the goddamn fucking durable power of attorney 12, 13 years ago, okay? She signed whatever Marion told her to sign. She trusted her sister. It was only years later that Marion said, oh, by the way, I have this over you, and you have not been acting right because you're sick and you've given your daughter too much money and you let your friends take advantage of you. From now on, I'm in control. And then my mom called me in tears one day. That's all fine and good. Let Marion be in control of the money. But also, I, as the daughter, this only child, the sole heir, my mother wants everything to go to me. She just doesn't understand the dangers of no checks and balances on my aunt whatsoever. I want that opened up. I want that in the open, so a judge can say, yeah, that's not right. And maybe a judge won't care. And in that case, I'll have to accept that. I will abide by whatever the judge says. There's nothing that I can do. And I'm not going to deplete my savings to, fight this forever. I can't. I mean, I've never had money in my life. But I'm at least going to open up the can of worms. I'm at least going to finally, hopefully a judge will at least put something into place to protect me and make Marion accountable for the fact that my mother wants to put this house in a living trust for me, and she won't even dare say anything to Marion. She's afraid of Marion. She doesn't want to rock the boat. She just wants her family to love her. Okay? She's the one stigmatized with schizophrenia for half her life. The one who's been in and out of mental hospitals. They haven't. She just wants them to love her. But I know she loves me and she wants me protected, so she just is she wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to have me live here, but under Marion's terms. Under where I don't question anything Marion's doing or saying either. I can't live like that. I'm going to court tomorrow. I'll let you guys know what happens. if I go to court tomorrow, if I can't sleep tonight, then I won't go. You know, it all comes down to whether I can sleep. This is not right. I hugged my mom's friend tightly. We're so lucky to have you. You drive us to the vet. You help us with the dogs. You help my mom so much when I wasn't here to take care of the 2 dogs. Marian showed her true colors the second my mom said boo to her. She got so upset. Is that really the way somebody who was merely a power of attorney over somebody else would behave? No. That's the way somebody would behave if they felt threatened by what their plans are, which I truly believe Marian's plans are ultimately to steal my inheritance right out from under me. We've been enemies forever. Her little hugging me and offering to let me stay here and, you know, it's all making my mom, you know, happy and whatever, but now the woman in there found out. I have to leave anyway, but my mom got a letter from her doctor saying she needs me here, so will that be enough? Who knows? I'm in a Twilight Zone episode ongoing, you know? Who knows if that'll be enough? They condemn me, you know, for what I did when I didn't break any laws, but I was under duress 3.5 years ago, you know? They don't know the whole situation, that woman. I'm afraid of her. Whatever. I'm under so much fucking stress. I'm gonna go to the court tomorrow, take the copy of the power of attorney, and explain the situation. It's a different explanation than I gave 3.5 years ago, because now I know more. I know that my mom is afraid of Marian. She won't question anything, you know. Marian at one point even tried to not give... My mom said, "You're not giving me enough money." Marian's like, "Yes, I am. Yes, I am." My mom went to her lawyer through the aging, the elder abuse aging thing, and the minute that lawyer talked to Marian would give my mom more money. See? Marian plays God. My mom knew with the dogs and everything she did not have enough money to live off of, and Marian was not going to give her a penny more. That's not right either. My mom needed her teeth done. Marian was told my mom needed crowns. Marian's like, "Oh, just get your teeth pulled. You don't need to get crowns." So my mom just was saving up a little bit of money month after month. It would have taken forever because it turns out they won that case and they got the $10,000 each. You know, this thing went on for like 7 years. You know, my mom thought she was going to get like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oh, that's another thing. This case was going on, so my mom was not going to rock the boat at all because Marian was helping her with this case. See? The case is over with. I said to my mom, "You don't need Marian to be your power of attorney anymore. At the very least, put the fucking house in a living trust for me so I'm protected from this woman who up until recently hated my fucking guts, and I don't think she changed. Look what happened just a few days ago. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money." She was like a scared person, felt threatened. I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I'm going to the courts tomorrow. This is a joke. And my mom just wants me to swallow hook, line, and sinker all Marian's bullshit. My mom will parrot back to me, "Well, this, that, whatever." And my mom just wants to have her cake and eat it too. She's a child. She wants me to be able to stay here. She wants to make me happy. She doesn't want to make waves in the family. But outsiders like my mom's friends saw it instantly. "Laura, that's ridiculous. You've got to get a lawyer. I mean, your mom's not behaving rationally. She shouldn't have to fear her sister. If she has that 401k with a lot of money, and she has excellent credit, if she wants to get fucking crowns instead of getting her teeth pulled, you let her put it on a credit card and you pay it every month." This is not... Marian acts like a dictator over my mom. She plays God. It's not right. It's not right, and I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going to do the best I can to expose it, to expose her. And then you're going to see, Mom, you're going to see, she'll probably never speak to you again if I win. And even if I don't win, she's going to, I mean, she's probably going to be, like, what are you telling them, Samantha, that you're afraid of me for? You're not afraid of me, are you? You know? It's not right. It's manipulating a mentally ill woman's mind. I'm just telling her to tell the truth. I'm telling her that I justifiably fear that my aunt's ultimate plan. And my mom's ignorant. She actually says, Mary's not after my money. She has plenty of her own, Mom. That doesn't matter. When it comes to greed, it's never enough. When it comes to fucking over your longtime enemies and, you know, secretly still hating her but pretending that you don't, it's never enough. I don't have any reason to trust Marion worth a shit. And neither does my mom. It's just she forgets all the things that Marion said and did to her in the past. As long as my mom, Marion's being nice to her now, my mom actually does forget. The medication fucks with her mind. But I have perfect clarity. I remember everything. I remember every fucking thing that cunt has done to me and to my mom, and said to me and to my mom, and said to me about my mom, and said to my mom about me, okay? They treat her like she's God in our family. Not even, like Donald's mom Hope said, not even necessarily because they like her so much, just because she's just that kind of person, you know. They just bow down to her. Anything she says, they believe. Anything she says goes, you know. And she's always hated me for the reason, too, that I don't bow down to her. I refuse to. I see right through her fucking bullshit. I see right through her fucking bullshit. Leopards usually don't change their spots. Scorpion was still a scorpion. He stung the fucking frog, even though he promised he wouldn't. The frog believed him. I don't trust anybody or anything. I can't even trust my own mom not to lie, not to perjure herself if Marion gets to her and says blah, 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 whatever, you know. Because my mom fears having someone else have control over her money. Because her crazy husband, that's what happened. The conservator had control, and she was robbing and blind and doing whatever. But you have to understand, it was just him. No family, no one to watch out and make sure I'm here. I might have problems, but you guys should be able to see I am very aware, very intelligent, very, you know. I would make sure that nobody was no outsider. They would have to account for themselves and show that they're not doing anything underhanded like that conservator was. But my mom, Marion, used to have fear too. My mom would rather have Marion than an outsider. No. I have to do this. I'm going to do this. The first step is to go to the court and find out exactly what that thing is. My mom can't be saying to me, oh, I'm going to go get it revoked, Laura. I'll put the house in living trust, all this crap. And then she won't make a peep to Marion. I said, Mom, it can't be done behind Marion's back. You have that she has that stupid power of attorney. She's going to have to know. And she's the one who was all... My mom's treated like a child. And that's all fine and good if Marion was Mother Teresa. She's not. She's fucking not even remotely Mother Teresa, okay? I have no reason to trust that woman as far as I can throw her. She's never given me a single reason to trust her as far as I can throw her. And I have a right... Not only, I have a right to be respected by my family as that woman and her daughter who she loves, okay? But I also have the right for my mother to make the choice of who she wants to have legal rights should something happen to her where she gets sick or something. Not that she passes on, but that, you know, as it stands, it's only Marion. I'm going to get a lawyer. I can't deplete my savings, but I can deplete 4,000 of it or something. I'll still have 11, you know. I'm going to get a lawyer and fight this. I'm still the child. Regardless of what I've done in the past or problems that I might have, I'm still the child. And I'm watching my mother's ignorant behavior and attitudes, and knowing that those ignorant behavior and attitudes, those just childlike, ignorant, fearful, whatever, how easily those attitudes and behaviors can ultimately cause me to be beyond fucked over as the end result. There you go. Step one will be to go to the court with brand new eyes and ears, because I'm a different person than I was in the summer of 2009, 3.5 years ago. And I know a lot more now, and I see a lot more, and I know everything, how my mom feels, and I've seen firsthand what Marion does to keep my mother in line, what Marion says to keep my mother in line, to keep my mother from asserting herself, to keep my mother from questioning anything Marion says or does. And look what the instant my mom just did a tiny bit for something that, why shouldn't my mom, with my help, take care of something that Marion should have handled 6-7 months ago and blew off and didn't do it all, something as important as my mom potentially being a victim of identity fraud. But what did my mom get? Marion yelled at her. Marion was pissed off. Marion threatened to throw me out. The worst thing in my mom's eyes, she doesn't want me to go, and said about me, she's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. Getting a lawyer. Getting a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer. Because as I learned from another free lawyer who doesn't handle power of attorneys and family, whatever, but he knows enough to say, no free lawyer will touch this, Laura. You gotta have money. Now I do. Now I fucking do. So Mary, you better watch out. Because she can drag my character through the mud and call me mentally ill, all she wants, and blah, 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 whatever. But she has not acted and behaved in the way that she should have acted and behaved when it comes to something as significant as a fucking D-U-R-A-B-L-E, durable power of attorney that she got out over her half-sister who signed it, and just no big deal, you know, but the outside world thinks, well, if that woman signed that, I mean, people will say to me she can revoke it at any time. No, she can't. She can't when she's afraid to say boo to the person who has that power of attorney over her, okay? Psychological abuse, elder abuse, manipulation, brainwashing, false concern, phoniness, whatever you want to call it. Marion's plan is to continually keep the wool over me. I believe this, and I'm not being paranoid because other people believe it too. And when I talk to them, to continuously keep the wool over my schizophrenic mother's eyes while she continues, my mother continues to get older and more forgetful, yada, 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 and on it goes.